It never fails. And like my brother, shout out to Deuce Knox, will say people are often in a state of when they see you, if you put out enough of your own energy, they don't know whether they want to love you or hate you. And I'm putting that in more PC terms. But a lot of you might remember the story about the neighbor who was going off and had a racial tirade about me in particular, about he didn't, want to have his car parked next to mine. He was tired of big muscle N-words and all this and that. And as I was walking out today to my car, he asked me, he's shouting because he's going to the trash can. He said, "Hey man, what happened to your other car?" So I just told him, I said, it was too expensive, the upkeep, the gas, all that. I just kept it cool. And he was taking his water heater to the dumpster to try to dump it. And as I'm getting in my car, I see him struggling with it. So I went over and helped him, get it into the dumpster. And he's like, "Oh man, Hercules, this and that." This is the same man who had a problem with me being overly muscular at a time where it didn't benefit him, but now he didn't mind it. So sometimes you just have to be that bigger person. And it doesn't mean a better person, it just means in the moment. This guy's definitely got some things going on where, if that's where he goes to in his dark moments, he's got some things to work on. But in this moment, what I wanted to do was be able to start a bridge. And may not mean that we're going to be the best of friends or anything else, but it means that at least in passing moments, we don't have to be tense. And he told me, because he swapped out cars as well, he told me about, what's going on with his job and, just things like that. So guys, there's times that time just heals those things, even when we don't realize they are a wound. I'm going to let my daughter know about this as well, because she was very concerned that he and I were going to come to like a physical altercation. And I told her that would never happen unless I was physically attacked. Then it's self-defense, but I'm not going to go provoke or incite violence. But in this moment, it was a good moment to be able to just say, "Look, man, I'm not who you think I am. I'm not sure what demons in your head are going on, but I'm not that person. So let's break down in our minds that we don't want to have stereotypes and prejudices against people we don't even know yet. Content of character over color of skin, mass of muscle, earnings, where you live, what car you drive, all of those things. Content of character first." Once he found out, I guess this guy's, he's kind of muscular, but he's not my enemy. Well, then it was Hercules. Hercules is a beloved figure of strength. Cool, I'll take that. And it didn't have to come with, "Hey man, this or that." We knew who we were to each other. And I'm glad that, I was able just to pull up and help him. I didn't ask him. I just pulled my car up. So let's get that thing in there for you, man. So aside from dumping a hot water heater into the dumpster, but don't ride down on me for that one. My community does not offer recycling or anything else like that, which is a shame, but that's a whole different topic. But guys, what are your thoughts? Have you had to make that moment where you overcame something like that? And how did that turn out for you with that person who may or may not have really understood what they had been inciting with you prior? Because it sat wrong with me for some time. And just in this moment, I was just like, let me do this. He kind of took the step to ask. And I don't know if he was asking just to be facetious, because when we had that problem with the parking and all that, he had written like some gang stuff on my car. Not in paint, but just on the dust and stuff. And so, but I'm going to answer genuinely. Even if the person enters into the conversation not in good faith, you still have the opportunity to answer and be in good faith. And if you realize that it's still not going the way that you can guide it to with positive interaction, then you dismiss yourself. But our interaction seemed genuine, and being able to help him and him being appreciative, then we just went our separate ways. And I came here to report it to you guys. So I would love to hear what your thoughts are on this. Ace up the sleeve, advice, comment, experience. Leave it in the chats, and we can go from there. I'm going to sign out. Not sure if you guys heard the peacocks. I'm here at the library about to get some studying in. But subscriptions to the channel are free. Share it with your friends. Free is a good thing. And we will see you guys very soon. Peace, love, unity, solidarity. You can see the dust on my fingers from lifting that filthy thing that he had going on. But it's all good. Clean conscience.